Chug, 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 chug.
Why are you still here? Oh crap, it's not morning. Yes, it is.
It's morning somewhere.
4? Yeah. Oh crap. Hi. I missed the con. So,
Not bad.
wow, I'm going to regret chugging that in a little bit. Year 3, come, gone, and I'm going to miss you guys. Oh, thank you guys for showing up. This has been another fantastic furry migration. God, I can already feel that. We had 876 attendees. That's a 20% increase from last year. In addition to that, we had 173 fursuiters, which is definitely above what we had last year. I can't remember what it was, but it's definitely better.
188.
Really? I was told, okay.
No, 188.
Actually, I know 3 people who couldn't attend, so. I look forward to seeing you guys again next year. Who's coming back? Woo! I'm seeing hands not up. Who's coming back? Woo! I might come back. Just as an FYI, we're going to be posting pictures on social media. So again, MNFM2016 is the hashtag. Look there, look on Facebook, look on, search for Furry Migration on Twitter, and I believe on Tumblr as well. We're out there. I'd very much like to share pictures of the suitors because everyone wants to actually see themselves. I'm going to have a burp come up at some point here. I can guarantee it. I think I'm going to hand this off to guest of honor because when that comes up, hopefully I'll be over there. And this is for, actually here.
Thank you, Wolfsig, for muting. Oh, right. Thank you. So we had 3 wonderful guests of honor. Ursula had to take off. She needs to fly back towards her home, which is by the ocean, which reminds me of a joke. Why do sharks live in salt water?
Why?
Because if they lived in pepper water, they'd be sneezing all the time. Thank you, thank you.
Boo!
Next year. An hour panel of me just telling jokes. So I'm going to pass this off to Sonny Dingo, who may have traveled further than Chicago to get here. And if you don't know the whole Chicago thing, you can talk to this fine man later. So, Sonny, here you go.
Well, thanks so much. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank the convention for inviting me to take part in the great migration to Minnesota here. This is my first time here.
Woo!
I've had a wonderful time. I've enjoyed the hospitality and the friendly nature of just everyone out here. It's been so wonderful to me. And I hope that I've been able to share with you all what I've got. And share smiles and part of my adventure and be a memorable part of your adventure. And thanks so much, everyone, from the bottom of my heart here. Thank you. Thank you so much.
He must not have been booed like me last night, so that's why it's friendly. And we have Ifis, who's also here.
I want to thank you all for coming out, and I want to encourage you to tell all your friends to come out to this con. I went back in 2014, and it had a great but small start. And look at this! Like, oh my much it's grown. I had a lot of fun with you guys coming to the Scary Game Night and at the Cutthroat Artist panel, and man, I just want to like see Cutthroat Artists at other cons, and I want to see, I want to do Scary Game Night more, and I want to do more panels here next year. Thank you all so much. You guys are awesome.
Woo!
So look for these guests, because they are at tons of cons everywhere. So thank you again, guests, for coming. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave. Thank you for doing this job. Much appreciated. Next up, we have Sylvan, and I'd like to start with... Oh, okay.
We're hijacking the order.
Okay. I'm okay with this. Hello again, everyone. Belon, I'd like to ask Turka to please come up. We're going to start off the competitions that we had with the scavenger hunt. This is Turka. She was the coordinator of the scavenger hunt event. Hope you all enjoyed it. We're definitely looking forward to working together to try to bring some more interactive events to future years. So I have a couple of winners here, and if I call your name, you could please come up and receive your ultimate shiny from her. As we.
Shiny!
Look at the shiny.
Shiny!
Shiny. The winners of the 2016 scavenger hunt are Hashtag and Crescent. Thank you, Turka. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Next up is Hotel. Right. We kind of jiggered the order here. Sylvan, with gaming, he is going to go over our winners.
Furry Migration Iron Artist Competition is art award for quick art and our sketches done in a short term of time just before the convention. They have a theme the week before the convention and a surprise theme the day before, and that includes Minnesota as a theme in the art, and that includes legends or animals, and that includes migration, which is part of the name of the convention. And then the week before the convention, we have a surprise theme this year, My Secret Origin. And the winner was decided by popular vote, and the guests of honor, Ursula Vernon, Ifis Marine, and Sunny Dingo. And the second place winner this year is Ika Coon Cat. And the first place winner with a sponsor membership for next year in 2017 is Turka Waski.
And as for, wow, okay, let's try there, got it. Okay, for Iron Pen, which had the same secret ingredient, we had a record number of 11 submissions, people that had to crank out a story in under 1,000 words, which is not easy. And we had, of course, our guest of honor, Ursula Vernon, as well as our very well-known and beloved regular attendee, Kyle Gold, vote, as well as all of you. And it's good that all of you did, because you helped break a tie. It was interesting that both Ursula and Kyle
picked the exact same 3 for their top slots. They just disagreed on the order. So, thanks to all of you for casting your votes. In 3rd place, by Plonk, was his story Asylum. In 2nd place, by Cashew Lou, was Babe. And the winner of the sponsor membership next year is Atara for My Secret Origin. We will return next year with more Iron Artist and Iron Pan, and we encourage all of you to get involved. It's a lot of fun. It's furious writing, furious arting, furious creating. That could have come out better, but
Furious!
You get the idea. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Sylvan. All right, now we go to hotels.
Hey guys! Hey! Hey, everyone having a good convention? Hey, you know what? It's really weird looking up at you, down at you, whatever direction it is, you know? But, sorry, sound guys, I will keep this in equidistant way. It kind of looks like with all those blue purple shirts that we've got some sort of Vikings convention going on here. And, you know, try everything, right? But speaking of that, one thing you guys didn't try to do, thankfully, there's going to be a test on this, and here it is. What weren't you supposed to do during this convention? Break the hotel!
No, don't break the hotel. Exactly. All right, you guys got it. So I'll happily let you know that we appear to still be in the hotel. We did suffer a casualty. One of the whitest people in our convention sat down in a chair and blew out the bottom. Wording. So, other good things. You know what? Anytime you pull off an event like this, you can't really do it without the cooperation of your venue. And we just want to put out a thank you, a real heartfelt thank you to the staff of the Hyatt Regency Minneapolis here for hosting this event. Yeah, they've done an amazing job, especially, you know, we're not the easiest group to, you know, sometimes take care of. We shut on the carpets a lot, and, you know, I got these jokes from Abe, you know, Dance Expo. Sorry, guys. Most importantly, it was kind of cramped this year, wasn't it? Starting to get a little bit cramped? A little bit? Look at this main stage. Standing room only in back. Well, I'm happy to inform you all that starting in 2017, Furry Migration is moving on up down to the 2nd floor. We have the entire 2nd floor. I think you guys will be impressed with the amount of space that we have next year, and there should be some interesting things going on. So, to be determined. Okay, so in regards to charity, that was one of the things that I wanted to bring up next. Whisker Rescue is here, and they've been taking donations throughout the weekend. In addition to that, we were going to basically kick in an extra $1,000 to them. It definitely is helping. It's definitely helping them out in addition to what we did last year. That should actually help them quite a bit.
What's the number?
Number?
What's the number we raised?
What did we do last year?
This year.
Oh, I believe in addition to that, it was about, all told, 1,300? Yes. Yeah. when I did opening ceremonies, I mentioned about our partnership. I talked with GPS about GPS and how they help us, we help them. I wanted to invite Anne on stage to talk about their organization and what they do in a little bit more detail.
Hi everybody, I'm Ann Rubik. I'm one of the directors of the Geek Partnership Society. We are partners with MN Furs. We don't run conventions, we run the rest of the year. We operate a Geek Community Center in Northeast Minneapolis, and we make that available to organizations like MN Furs. They have their meetings there, they store their stuff, they do events occasionally, and it's been a great relationship, and we're reaching out to the rest of the Twin Cities Geek communication because we want to enable all the squee. So we do that, we do our own community building with clubs and events throughout the year. There is something going on at that center every week. If you're from out of town, when you come to visit, check us out. You might find something to do. If you're a geek in this town and you're bored, it's your own fault. We also do public outreach, and to help fund this outreach, Migration has given us auction space. Thank you to everyone who came and purchased and came and looked. Thank you to the dealers and the artists who donated and the community members who donated. We beat last year. We made $1,469. And things coming up to be aware of if you're local. We got a garage sale coming up in a couple of weeks. So if you have stuff you want to get rid of, you have until the 21st to donate. If you have stuff you need to buy, it's going to be on the 24th and the 25th. That's a Saturday, Sunday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come and get your stuff. There's going to be 30 tables of stuff, 6 racks of clothing and furniture in the hallway. So, if anyone has any questions about us, please come and talk to us. If you are not local and you want to do what we're doing, because this center is the only one of its kind in the world that we've been able to find, we don't charge membership fees. Come talk to us. We'll be very happy to help you steal all the ideas. Thank you again. Your support has been phenomenal. The support of MN Furs and Migration has been wonderful, and we can't do it without you. Thank you.
Thanks, Ann. So, in addition to that, Minnesota Furs is one of our organizations that does year-round activities. It's part of what makes this community so important, and I wanted to actually bring Eric back up on stage to go over Minnesota Furs and what we all do, what we are, and what we have coming up here.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Yeah. Not just hotel. Hey, I'm also I'm president of the board of directors for Minnesota Furs. One of the things about Minnesota here is that many of us in the community wear multiple hats, and also, if you're new to the area, there's this thing in Minnesota called Minnesota nice, but it really means passive aggressive. So whenever anyone in this place asks you to do something, normally you'd say no, but you're in Minnesota, so it's maybe. So that's how it goes. Yeah, so I just want to talk a little bit about Minnesota Furs. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization, which means we're an educational nonprofit. We have year-round events within our community to educate from within, with mentoring programs and scholarships out of the community. We work with the Science Museum in Minnesota, Como Zoo, just to name a few. And of course, as touched on, we also work with Geek Partnership Society. Guys, Geek Partnership Society is amazing, okay? They are like the one-stop shop of geek support. They're like everything that Geek Squad was back before, you know, they're amazing. We can't say enough nice things about GPS, so thank you guys, and make sure to check out geekpartnership.org, is it? .org. Yes, yeah, right. Cool. All right. So as I mentioned, we are a 501c3 nonprofit. We do year-round events all the time, every week, every 2 weeks. And part of that is we have a board of directors, and every year in March, we have a board election for our board of directors. So, and you know, we're a volunteer organization, so it takes the heart and soul of the community to make this happen all the time. So if you're at all interested in that, you can go to mnfurs.org and take a look, learn more information. So I touched on our year-round events. It's curious, you know, 2 weeks, just 2 weeks after we're done here, we have another really large event. And here to talk about it is Deirdre.
How many people were here during opening ceremonies?
Woo!
2 weeks from now, we have a picnic. Now, I don't know how many of you people have been to our picnic before. It's about 200 plus people. We go somewhere around the greater Twin Cities area, and we find a spot. We take over the better part of a park for a couple of hours, and we have a lot of fun. The next one is going to be in 2 weeks, actually 13 days from now, on the 25th of September. Sorry, the 24th of September. It's going to be at Clifton E. French Regional Park. That's in Plymouth. It'll be 11 a.m. until 9:30. We have fursuits. A lot of people bring over all of their yard games that they have. Potlucks. We have grills going. And we have board games that a lot of people from our community bring in. This year's theme, we have a special theme with a custom hard badge, limited edition art done by Cupcake for $15. MN Furs and some migration merch will be there, and we will be accepting donations. You can get more information at picnic.mnfurs.org, and there you will also find the form where you can offer to volunteer. You can bring in what you would like to bring in. You can have soda. We have subforms set up for all that. Plus, we have rideshare, just say who's coming, etc. See you in 2 weeks.
Thanks, guys. No, the picnics really are great. We've been doing this for over 10 years now, and it keeps getting larger and larger and larger. I think last year it was well above 200, which was kind of impressive for a picnic. Okay, guys, I want to discuss, well, in addition to MN Furs, I wanted to take another shout out for Anime Detour and Anime Twin Cities. I mentioned this at opening ceremonies. I gotta mention it again because quite honestly, these guys have helped us out tremendously. They've provided the hardware, they've provided support for personnel. Some of the actual staff are Anime Detour staff who came out to help us. So again, folks, if there are any Anime Detour staff here right now in the room? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if there are people already out there who are manning some of the actual departments right now and working. So again, thank you Anime Detour. Thank you Convergence for the printers. If you like those nifty badges, that came from Convergence's printers, which are very, very nice. Speaking of communities, I can't really go into anything specific because of nonprofits, but we have an election coming up. I'm not going to say who to vote for. I'm just going to say, get out there and vote. That's all. This is your leadership are elected by you. That's all I'm going to say, okay? Yeah, I know. Nobody's. Yeah, go leadership. Yeah. Sonny Dingo for president.
Make migration. No, man.
Start the campaign trail right now. You've got a chance. I don't have the actual official numbers here for sponsors, but again, we are. I know that pre-reg we did above 80 sponsors, which is actually rather impressive. 106. Thank you. 106 sponsors for this year. Last year, I think we were in the 80 range. So again, everyone who sponsored, everyone who enjoyed their brunch, and all the various swag that you were given, thank you. I was given a few last-minute notes. Art show will be in this room after closing ceremonies. For the artists who did not pick up their check, they'll be available here. So hang out after closing ceremonies to pick up your check. Also, turn in your volunteer forms after closing ceremonies or at the MN First picnic if you're attending for additional swag. Again, and volunteer swag will be available at the picnic itself, not right now, okay? Finally, Consuite has food, a lot of food. We have a lot of leftover food. I see a lot of skinny people out there. Go, gorge yourself. We'll be making rice. I think we've got... The rice cookers are put away. Oh. Thank you, Flip, for running Consuite. It's much appreciated. I also want to thank the folks who actually obeyed the rules and kept the food in the Consuite area. Yes?
If I may, this row of people here, 1, 2, 3, 4, all bring at least like 10 to 16 hours helping make the
How many hours? 10 to 16?
How many hours?
minimum of 10 is the least.
Minimum of 10 hours. Thank you, guys. Again, every single department has done a fantastic job here. But one of the things that I did, I promised myself when we started down this road of making this convention, I was only going to do 3 years. The reason being is I believe it's important that there is churn at a con in regards to leadership, to keep things fresh, to keep things moving. And because of that, I don't want to leave, but I think it's time to actually move forward. And I have a new con chair I would like to introduce.
I wonder if I have enough budget to get Acme rocket sled next year.
Yes. So I do have a handoff. We do have to give you the official handoff.
This goes against my heart. One thing that Kelleck's been talking about is volunteer staff and the community here. They are all important. They are what makes this con what this con is. The community, the staff, the volunteers. All of you are important. All of you are important to what made the last 3 years what they are. I'm so glad, I'm so happy that you are all out there. I am hoping that you're coming with us on our future journey, but more importantly, I would like to thank Kellic for taking us on this journey for the last 3 years. He has been one of the biggest sponsors of this convention. He's one of the biggest volunteer of the convention. He is one of the biggest support of the convention, and most importantly, he's a friend of everyone here at the convention and me.
Not gonna say I'm kind of recording, but yeah.
This is year 3 of this convention. However, we started talking about this 10 years ago. I actually mentioned this on year 1, but every single time somebody brought up, when are we having a con? When's that con? When's that con? It became a joke, because quite honestly, most people don't realize how much work goes into not running a con, but creating a con. Conventions, like I said before, conventions, the lifeblood of any convention is the volunteer base. You need to have people who are going to step up and give those hours without getting paid. I'd like a raise of 0, please. From 0.
I think I'll double that raise of 0.
I can retire now. And finding those people was difficult. So every single time I said, we're not ready, but all of a sudden somebody mentioned, wow, we're ready. Holy crap. And we finally got to the point of being able to build this convention. And starting a convention is actually pretty easy. It's maintaining it. That's why you need those people to be able to start it up, but keeping the actual gears moving, keeping the engine running without it kind of petering out, without it kind of decaying over time is very, very difficult. I am so thankful to have Kirst. I'm so thankful to have the staff that we have who are dedicating themselves. Wolf Sig back here. I love this dude. Wolf. Woo! Everything.
Nice.
Don't cross the streams. It would be bad. Everything you see on stage is Wolf. The lighting, the rigs, everything, and I thank you, man. I mean, you have done a fantastic job, but so has everyone else. I can't thank you all enough. And thank you. I appreciate this beyond words, but as much as this may be for me, this is also for everyone else who's spent that numerous hours, 25 hours this weekend alone, but the extra 100 hours, 200 hours over the last year of planning, designing the convention, and designing the future convention. Most people don't realize we started designing 2017, probably about 6 months ago. It never ends. And then you have the hotel. Well, there's contracts for the next years. So it's always in motion, always in flux, but thank you for this, guys. I quit.
This year we had a volunteer that stood out.
I was about to mention that when we get into the thank yous, and there is a specific volunteer that I wanted to mention. Here, are you around? You have a staff member who, this person has spent, you're covering up all my notes, dude. No. Stop that. Kizith, where are you? Are you in here? She has done a remarkable job. Is this your first or second year?
Third.
Third, so all 3 years you've been here.
Yep.
And I mean, you have shown wonderful talent, patience with the convention, patience with the hotel, and making sure that things get done right. I mean, I thank you so much for all your hard work. I can't thank you enough. I mean, it's not just you, it's all the volunteers out there, but you need to be careful, otherwise you're going to take his job one of these days.
Working on it.
So again, thank you very much. But I believe a certain Yote has something to say about 2017.
Yeah, 2017, about that. Bad, Mike. Bad. Let's put you down there so I'm not holding you and causing you to go think. Or give it to Kelly. Kelly would be a better holder than this. It would roll around. That is bad. But I do know why you're all standing here, why you're all waiting to hear, why you're here, because you have questions. You have questions that are burning inside your mind. What's happened out on that street out there? The park, the sculpture garden, that road, Nicollet Mall. What is that? Of course you heard what they said, the government. You know what they said? They're remodeling that. Does that look like remodeling to you? They're just pushing around stuff. It's improving a better pedestrian experience. Have you walked out there? That was not designed for pedestrians. That was designed for gerbils. It was designed for hamsters out there. This is not going to improve this. Of course, they don't want to tell you what really happened out there. You know, I have the insider scoop. I know these things. Well, the last few months, including the last night while we were partying out there, there was a group out there. They called themselves Bad. They attacked. They struck down in that street out there, right in our backyard. And the only people that could stop it are fair citizens, our heroes of the city. The big ones, like Steermaster and Thunderbolt Voltpine. They fought against the threat, attempt to stop the city from destruction, and they succeed. Mostly. But the damage is done, not just to the city, but to the heroes, their reputations. The government overreacting is what it does, and enact a new program, charter unleashing licensing and animal regulation to reduce uncontrolled and unauthorized use of powers to keep us safe inside.
Oh, I think I know where this is going.
Our government, or rather new division set up to do the task, is reaching out to help self-regulate their usage of powers, their abilities, and you can already see fractures. One set of masked heroes went and said, you know, we don't need this. We are in control of where we are. Another set of capes went out there and said, no, we're the ones that did this. We're the one that caused it. We need to work with the government to prevent this from happening again.
Oh boy.
Separate.
Civil War.
They are out there, but make no mistake, there is an evil organization out there. Bad. They're still out there. They're still going to get us. But we have heroes. We have people. We must band together, or surely, as separate, we will fall. But why am I saying that? Why do you need to believe me? Because I'm not just some person up here. I'm not Brian Moggett. I'm cursed. I'm your con-chairman for 2017. Would like to present you Furry Migrations 2017.
Good Lord.
What side are you on? at this hotel,
Wait, that's the
second floor.
I think he missed up on the day a little
And
bit
for
there.
those people that don't know, right now, it's just same as last year, we are doing an early bird pre-registration at this con today only for $35 for the whole weekend. Bring your friends, sign up your friends. Feel free to sign up. We will have more information about the con theme through the website, social media. And remember, that survey is available online and out on the counters out there. We would like you to fill it out. We want your feedback, we want your comments. We want to make 2017 not the best con, but the best con that is yours. Are we ready?
Yeah.
It's hard to be ready at the end of anything. Take your pointer. I'm not very good at taking pointers. Dude, of course you don't. No. I have the guidebook for everything with me. This will have the information I need to run this con.
Catalog.
Yes. It has everything I need to run a con in it.
World domination.
It's a minor thing. World domination is available for $19.95. Shipping not included.
Yep. As you mentioned though, pre-reg for next year is available in registration. You guys all know where that was. Hopefully you went through it, right? And the survey, please fill out the survey. Survey will be at the volunteers desk. The one with the
Blinky light
and bling. Please fill that out because we do actually look at that. We do read it. So if
and I believe we do have something. We're having an after party starting at 8 p.m. We will have DJs, and it will not be on the 4th floor.
Nope. Head north or up.
Fly up, fly, my birds, fly.
Head up the 5th floor. We have a dead dog party, which I think is being hosted by a dog. Hopefully not a dead dog.
Much alive.
Yep. So, when is that kicking off?
8 p.m. 8 p.m. We are going to have our after party starting then. We're hoping that you don't break the hotel until then.
Okay. Don't break the hotel after then either, please.
We cannot pay your hotel bills, so please, when you're ready to leave, leave. So, but until then, stay with here, and we hope to see you next year at Furry Migration 2017.